Hello there, I'm Dr. Bree, and today I have for you a workout that's safe for prolapse, and it involves push-ups and planks. I'm going to show you how to do a plank in a way that's safe if you have prolapse or if you've had pelvic surgery. I'm going to show you how to do a plank in a way that doesn't have you having a lot of pressure down, which a lot of people feel when they're doing a standard plank, when they're moving in and out of it, or even just holding the position. So a few things I want you to keep in mind while I show you how to do a plank in a way that's safer for you is to, first of all, always listen to your body. Make sure it feels right for you, even if I'm telling you all the right steps. If it doesn't feel right, if it feels like there's a lot of downward pressure, then you need to stop and modify and work up to it slowly, maybe with the help of a pelvic floor physical therapist. The next thing I want to tell you is that what we're wanting to do is use and work the entire core, which includes the pelvic floor, the abs, the back muscles, and the breathing diaphragm. So breathing is going to be really important. We want especially to breathe and not hold our breath during the transitions in and out of the movement. And then during the move itself, you also want to breathe. The other thing I want you to keep in mind is to prevent upper ab dominance. So I want you to prevent a feeling like you're just kind of squeezing in with the upper abdominal muscles, like squeezing in up here. We want to instead always feel like we're lifting from the bottom up. Okay, with all those things being said, let's get right to the workout. So everything's going to be a little modified from what you think of as a normal push-up or a plank, but it's still going to give you an awesome workout. So let's begin with some push-ups, actually on your hands and knees. So it's not a full push-up, but you still feel it. I want you to bring your hands so that your fingers are spread wide and your fingers are pointing toward each other just a little bit. Now, activate your entire core, just as I was saying before. Zip up your pelvic floor, low abs. Everything is nice and strong. And you're going to look forward, not up like this. And we come down, touch your forehead toward the floor, and exhale as you straighten your elbows. So touch your forehead toward the floor and then exhale as you straighten. Let's do 6 more. 5, 4, use your chest muscles, use your arms. 3, core is strong. 2, and 1. Nice job. Now, fingers face forward. Walk your hands a little bit in front of you. Strong through the core. Zip up through the pelvic floor and the low abs and just shift into a hands and knee plank. So make sure that you're lifted from your pelvic floor on up. You're not just squeezing in up here, you're lifted through your entire core. Make sure also that your butt's not up. I want your body straight like a plank. Holding it for just another second or two. And then exhale as you press your bum back and bring your hands back as well. Now, I want you to bring your hands even a little more back and keep your elbows close to your sides. We're gonna do a triceps push-up. So still try to touch your forehead toward the floor, but keep your elbows pointing back toward the back of the room and close to your body. Exhale on the way up. Press the arms straight. Try to keep the elbows close to the sides. You'll feel your arms shaking. You're on your hands and knees. Keep going. Don't hold your breath. Keep those elbows close to the sides. Elbows point toward the back of the room. 3 more. Don't hold your breath. 2 more. Last one. Okay, and walk your hands forward quite a bit. About, 8 to 10 inches. Lift through the pelvic floor, pull in those low abs, and come into your knee and hand plank. So nice and strong. I actually want you to press your shoulder blades away from each other. Really stretch out the upper back right now. And then you can dip it down a little bit and stretch out the upper back again, just for fun. But keep your core lifted and strong the whole time. Core is lifted and strong. And again, use your core and exhale as you press back onto your knees. Now let's give our wrists some love. So roll out your hands and let's do magic hands. I love magic hands. Come up and then sprinkle your hands down. Come up and sprinkle, twinkle your fingers down. One more time, up and sprinkle, twinkle down. Okay, now we're gonna come onto our elbows and walk your knees back. Just come all the way into a little sphinx position, a little stretch. Your elbows are right under your shoulders. Now we're gonna do an elbow and knee plank. So you're gonna really want to be sure that you're lifting your core, starting at your pelvic floor. Pelvic floor lifts, low abs pull in. I call this zipping up. Now, lifting through the core and exhale as you lift your hips up off the ground. This is an elbow and knee plank, and this is a really great way to hold your plank as long as you're lifted from the pelvic floor on up. Not just squeezing those upper abs. Holding it here, and we're gonna play with this. If this feels good, then you can add a little foot lift where you lift your feet up off the ground and hold it. And then set the feet down and bring everything down and relax, let go. We're gonna do that again. If it was too much to lift the feet, then don't worry about it. If it felt good to lift the feet, then we're gonna actually lift and lower them 3 or 4 times. So here we go again. Come up onto your elbows. Lift your pelvic floor, do a little kegel, pull in your low abs, hold everything, and then keep it held and exhale as you come up. Now remember, your body's pretty much straight like a plank. You don't want your hips way down here, but you also don't want them up here for this move. You want your body to be straight like a plank. Lifted from the pelvic floor first, then the low abs, nice and zipped up. Now, if it felt good, lift the feet off the floor and lower. Let's do it 3 more times. Lift and lower. 2 more times. Lift and lower. 1 more time. Lift and lower. Stay here. Now we're gonna transition into a side plank. Hold right where you are. Left arm stays where it is. Turn your foot and come into a supported side plank. So my bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight. Feel your whole core working. Everything is turned on and strong. Lifted, zipped up, hold it. Hold it. You're working your shoulders and arms a lot today too. And now carefully we come through the middle and we're gonna transition straight to the other side. Hold it, hold it. Lifted from the pelvic floor on up through the low abs, hold it. And come through the middle. And then carefully lower down. All right, relax, let go. Shake it out and totally breathe, relaxing and releasing into your pelvic floor. You've been activated a lot. It's time to take a little break before our last section. Okay, shake out your bottom a little bit more. Take 1 more deep, relaxed breath. And then bring your hands back, tuck your toes under, inhale, exhale, use your breath to help you come up onto your knees with minimal, we don't want a lot of pressure. Use your breath. The exhale as you transition onto your hands and knees will help you prevent that buildup of downward pressure. Okay, so on your hands and knees now, I want to go into that hands and knees plank 1 more time. So walk your hands forward a couple inches, and zip up your core, pelvic floor on up. You're in that knee and hand plank. Body straight like a plank. And we are gonna tap one wrist and then the other. So use your strong core to stabilize as you tap and tap. Go slow as you need to. Tap your forearm or your wrist, however you wanna think about it. Just make sure that if this is too much, if you feel like a downward pressure on your pelvic floor and you can't control with your core, then just modify, don't do the tap. Just hold the plank and breathe. But if this is okay, if you can keep that core lifted and strong and keep breathing, then let's do 2 more on each side. Okay, nice job. Now, for our last move, you're gonna stay right where you are. If you need a break, take it. You're gonna straighten your right leg and then touch it down. Straighten and touch. Straighten and touch. Straighten and touch the knee down. 1 more time. Straighten the leg, touch the knee down. Still strong and lifted through your core. Other side. Straighten the left leg, touch the knee down. Straighten and touch. Strong and lifted through the core. Don't let anything go. You are strong the whole time. And down. Now you're gonna sit up, release your wrists. This last variation might be too much for you, but you can work up to it. What I want you to do is you're gonna straighten one leg and then straighten the other into a full plank. And then you're gonna drop a knee and drop the other knee. So it's alternating up, straighten, straighten, down, down, straighten, straighten, down, down. You have to keep your core strong and you have to keep breathing the whole time in order for it to be safe for prolapse. If it's too much, then just work up to it. But let's try it if you want to. So you're gonna come forward into that hands and knee plank. And just like before, you straighten the leg. But now make sure your core is super strong, super lifted, and then exhale. Now, we straightened the right leg first, so now let's bend the right leg first and then left leg. Again, straighten the right leg, strong core. Straighten the left leg. Your core is strong the whole time. Bend the right leg, bend the left leg. One more time. Keep your core strong the whole time and keep breathing. Straighten the right leg, straighten the left leg. Bend the right leg, bend the left leg. Sit back. How did that feel? Relax your pelvic floor. Breathe. Loosen those wrists. If that was too much, it's okay. Just know that you can work up your strength. Talk to a pelvic floor physical therapist if you want someone to work up with you. Check out my lift program. The notes are or check out the video notes for more information about that. It's a great way to build strength. Let's try the other side. If that felt good for you, let's do it again, leading with the left leg. So, hands and knees. Pelvic floor is lifted, low abs are pulled in. You're in this nice knee-hand plank position. So, strong core the whole time. Breathe steadily. You're gonna straighten the left leg. Straighten the right leg. Full plank now. Bend the left leg, bend the right. Straighten the left, straighten the right. Bend the left, bend the right. Last one. Straighten the left, straighten the right. Bend the left, bend the right. Nice job. Let's come onto our elbows. Quick little puppy pose. And I always love reversing. Sometimes when I feel like maybe I've overdone it, it actually helps me feel good in my pelvic floor to work my butt muscles. I know that sounds crazy, but it does help balance everything out. So come onto your elbows and we're gonna do 8 leg lifts on each side. So lift and lower 8 times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 8, 7. Working the butt. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Come onto your side. Press up into a seated position. And any stretches you might need to kind of release and let go. This is always a favorite of mine, this nice deer pose. Just stretch and release. Roll out your wrists. That was a great total body workout and definitely works your whole core. So I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, please give this a like and share it with a friend or someone who might need it. And until next time, remember to check my video notes for more ways we can work together, for links and resources for all sorts of cool things I have to share with you. And remember, eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter. I'll see you next time.